So what are you planning next?
I'm writing another book right now, probably out next summer, something like that. But I try to spend the huge majority of my time reading and going for walks and talking to people to try to come up with new ideas. And I think a lot of people in content, once they get away from the core of what may have made them successful to begin with, once they move away from that, when they're like, oh, I'm going to go work on these other projects, and they lose the core of what they had to begin with. So I don't want to do that. I still want to spend the huge majority of my time just casually reading and listening to podcasts and talking to friends and whatnot. I really don't want to lose that. I remember the extreme example of this, not to compare either of us to this person, but Jerry Seinfeld said part of the reason that he canceled the show when it was at the peak of its success and he just pulled the cord and quit is because he was becoming so famous that he could not casually sit in a deli and watch how people order their food or watch how people check into their airline flight, which is where he was getting his jokes material. When he was a nobody, he would just observe the world and come up with little jokes about ordering a sandwich at a deli. And when he was a global superstar, he couldn't do that anymore. And he was worried that he had lost the thing that made him successful. And rather than experiencing the decline, he just said, cut it, I'm out. I'm out of here. So I think at a much different, lower level, I think if finding little stories by spending my whole life reading and thinking about it is what made this book, I just want to keep doing that without trying to push it or force it. Just a bunch of casual reading.